Select kitchen items for living local, provided by The Rachel Ray Show.
Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're in the kitchen with Benchmark American Brasserie. They're bringing us all of the fall flavors. With me today is Jason Williams, and he's making something really delicious for us. Jason, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
We always love when you make the trip out. Today we're making something that's got some delicious fall flavors. Tell us a little bit about what's in front of us.
We're working on a little bit of a fall sangria. We're going to use a red wine as a base of this fall sangria. We're choosing to use Cabernet, but you can use whatever type of red wine you choose.
Whatever you like.
Yes, ma'am. And we use a little brandy, and then we make a little fall syrup with lots of herbs and a lot of fresh fall fruits.
Okay.
And so when we're making these herbs and the syrups, we take a little allspice, a little star anise, a little cinnamon stick, and a little clover, and we mash it all up and we put it into a cheesecloth with a little orange peel and some apple. And then once we've topped the cheesecloth, we put it into some boiling cranberry juice, apple juice, and with a little cane sugar. Cane sugar is a little bit better than it gives you a little bit better softness. So while that's going and while that's boiling down and cooking down into a syrup, what we do is we take our fruit. And we always want to make sure that we give our fruit the most surface area, and also we don't want the bitterness to get into the wine because the wine's already got a good bit of tannin to it. So when we're cutting the fruit, we want to make sure that we get out the core of the fruit, which is where all the bitterness is. And the more surface area you get on the fruit, the more flavor that will soak into the wine as the wine sits and waits for us to finish boiling down the syrup. Syrup will boil down, bring it to a boil, good 3, 4, 5 minutes at a boil. And just when you get the right flavor. Sometimes you might need to add a little more allspice, and star anise is my favorite, so I like to add a little bit more of that myself.
I love that. I love also there's some oranges in here. Apples go great. Also the little hint of cinnamon. These are really those fall flavors that we want right now. And I know that when we think of sangria, or when I think of sangria, I think of maybe like a summer drink. But this is, you're putting a little bit of fall into it.
Yes, ma'am. You got to get those nice, wonderful apple and cinnamon fall flavors, like you said.
Yeah, for sure. So I want to pour it into this glass so everyone can see what it looks like. This is the finished product.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we've got the wine in here. I'm acting like I'm helping, but I'm actually not at all. It's actually
you're holding it steady.
So I am helping a little bit. Yes, and for everyone watching us at home, Jason, I want everyone to know a little bit about Benchmark. If you're not familiar with them, they are located in Texarkana. Tell us a little bit about you guys.
Well, we're a French American cuisine, and we are mostly a lot of fusion. And we brasserie just means higher on the cocktail end list, so that we have more of a cocktail-based menu on the bar side, at least.
Awesome. And I know that you've told me before that the vibe that you wanted to create at Benchmark is that anyone can come, whether it's date night or you're just getting off work, wanting to grab a burger. You want everyone to know that they're welcome to just come hang out and have a great meal.
Yeah, so we're casual fine dining. So, I mean, you can show up in your t-shirt and your flip-flops. You can also show up in black tie and an evening gown.
Yes.
Just kind of depends. And we're setting up right now for a whole lot of booking a lot of Christmas parties and company parties and everything right now as well. So we can accommodate you in any aspect.
Well, that's exciting. And this special will be on your menu next week.
Next week, starting up for Thanksgiving.
That's exciting. So everyone look out for that. I also want to talk about your beautiful wife, Becky Williams, who is the chef at Benchmark American Brasserie, and she just creates some incredible pieces.
Yeah, she comes up now this week. We're on an Asian kind of theme. She does a lot of fusion food. So right now we're doing a tempura fried trout over a little bit of sriracha mushroom ramen. I'm hoping I'm not messing this thing up right now.
Becky's like, that is not what it is.
and some tri-colored ginger glazed carrots as well.
Well, that sounds so good.
I've had it a few times this week.
That sounds so good. We want to invite all our friends to visit Benchmark American Brasserie in Texarkana. Thank you so much, Jason, for being with us. You're always bringing the good stuff. And we're sending it back over to Josh for one final look at our forecast.
We're coming back to you in a few seconds here. We're all